I'm Alan Mohler with Mohler Mixed Martial Arts. My partner, Joe Brunson. We're going to be going over triangle choke from guard. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to set this up. There's a lot of different ways to set the triangle up, but the most important thing is a couple of details. Always make sure you get the back of your knee skin tight to that carotid artery on one side, and then you gotta make sure you get that shin across their neck only. A lot of times, if you have it across the shoulder, you're not gonna be able to finish this. So when you look at someone and they're doing the triangle choke, but they're not getting that tap, I promise you, the back of that knee's not skin tight or that shin's not across that neck only. So let's kind of go over what I mean when I say this. So when I'm doing this movement, the back of my knee has to be skin tight over here. If I have just a little bit of a gap here, you know, you might wonder, why is he not tapping? Well, it's because this here is not tight. See, now that's tight. Another common mistake here is my shin. Notice how it's across his shoulder, so he's probably not going to tap to this either. So it's real important to take the time and pull that shin where it's across your partner's neck only as you secure your triangle. All right, so let's go over a couple of different options on securing triangle. I can be holding both of my partner's wrists here, and I shove my partner's hand to his stomach. Or I can hold his neck and his wrist and shove his hand to his stomach. As I do this, I'm going to jump his arm, and as I jump it, I'm going to completely let go of his wrist. Back of my knee, skin tight to his neck, and I cross my ankles. We call this now TP triangle. I want to 2-on-1 his arm, and I want to shove his arm, not across his face, but across his neck. Notice I had to lift my hip a little bit to make his chin lift a little bit to get that arm across his neck. Because you get in a hurry sometimes and you push that arm across his face. Now, you know, you're probably not going to get the submission just from that one detail. So I have to lift up, push that arm across. Now my legs pull forward to temporarily trap that arm in place. I grab my ankle, foot on his hip. This foot on the hip is going to allow me to come all the way over to this side, and it keeps him from stacking me. So if I feel him trying to stack me, I shoulder walk. I don't allow the stack. Again, if there's a gap here as there is now, probably not going to finish it. That has to be skin tight. Now I'm going to back off a little bit right now so I don't put my partner to sleep as I'm teaching this. Do not grab the foot. You'll pop your own ankle. And number two is your own hand is in the way to help you finish this. So hold the shin. Get that shin across his neck only. Do not have your shin across that shoulder. You won't even be able to close a tight figure four. So take the time to make sure you bring your shin forward, foot under the knee, and the heel all the way down. All right, second reason that I keep this foot here, I can push with it, reach with my free hand, and I want to put my hand under and hold his leg tight. This keeps him from stacking me or picking me up and slamming me, but most important, it secures that triangle choke a lot tighter. Foot under my knee, I bring my heel down, and now I just pinch my knees together for the choke, or I can let go, 2-on-1, one hand over the other. As I pull his head down, I also lift my hip up high. So again, this is from closed guard. Notice the tight redness that I have in my partner's face. That means that that choke is actually working. Again, I have closed guard. I can 2-on-1 his wrist, or I can secure the neck. So I want to push my partner's hand to his belly, not his arm, but straight to his belly. And as I jump that arm, I want to completely let go because I need one arm in and one arm out. See how this arm is out and this arm is still in. Now I have what we call TP triangle. The back of my knee is skin tight to his neck. All right, I don't want to shove this arm over his head, so I lift my hip up and get it across his throat only here. Using my legs, I pull down to temporarily trap that arm. If I leave this step out, he'll bring his elbow back over. All right, I pull down, I grab my ankle, not my foot. Foot on his hip here. Now I'm gonna back off this here so we don't put my partner to sleep as I'm teaching this triangle choke. Do not get so excited that you leave your arm across their back. So make sure, pull your shin forward so your shin is across their neck only. My foot comes under my knee, my heel comes down. But the problem right now is he can stack me. Go ahead and stack me, and he'll stack me until I have to let go. So it's real important to take the time to grab your partner's leg here to stop the stack. All right, so when I'm here, this foot prevents the stack and it enables me to grab a hold to his leg. Figure 4, now he can't stack me. If I want to, I can pull his head down now and lift my hip for the submission. All right, guys, again, that's triangle choke. A couple of real important details there. There was 3 of them if you caught on to it. The first one, the back of my knee, skin tight to that carotid artery. The second one, making sure my shin was right over my partner's neck. And then the last one is making sure you don't stack you. Everyone, they always know how to stack. How, I don't know, but they do. And they just stack their way out of that. So make sure you grab that leg to prevent the stack. All right, guys, that was triangle choke from guard.